Good morning, everybody. Today I'm heading up to my mom's house. I got to do a couple things around the house for her. I got to put the air conditioners in, the normal summer stuff. And then from there, I'm going to head to the bottom portion of Ricketts Glen to see the waterfall, which is Adams Falls. And then I'm going to head over to World's End and check out the two waterfalls over there, which is Dry Run and Mineral Spring Falls. And then from there, I'll also check out the two lookouts as well while I'm there too. And then I'll head home. We'll see you guys on the road. So here we are, stop number 1. This is the bottom portion of Ricketts Glen. That right there is State Route 118, where that car just went by. Across the street there is actually the bottom portion of the Falls Trail at Ricketts Glen. But I'm going to take this one here, which is the Evergreen Trail, down to Adams Falls. I've done this trail a bunch of times, but I don't remember if I've ever filmed it for here for the channel or not. So I'm just going to quick do that today. From here I'm going to go to World's End. So a couple waterfalls on tap for today. This trail is actually pretty easy. It's just a couple steps down each time. I'll show you guys as we go down. Now this one here is a high step, but if you come over here it makes it easier. So that's not bad to get down there. So you get to play with rocks a little bit. And it's like that all the way until you hit there's actually a wooden set of steps down here too. Until you hit that though, it's all rock steps and stuff like that. But it's not difficult. It's actually all pretty easy. Just some of them are pretty high. I take them one at a time because it's just easier. Just because I don't want to fall. Because I am doing this solo, so it is especially important to be careful. I am going to go out there now that I see that this log finally broke. So it should be easier to get down there now. This particular spot I had actually never gotten down to before until just recently. Because of this and then this log, with the way it was laying, you couldn't really get over it easily. But I see that it's broken. So now it's easier to get down here and get over it, which is nice because now I'm at the top of the waterfall. So this is the bottom part of the falls. There is another portion over here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it or not, but back in there's like a little cave back in there that the top part of the falls is. That I'll be showing next. I'm going to snap a couple pictures of this. I'll show you looking down. It's a distance down there. I'm going to stop recording for a minute to get some pictures and I'll be right back. Alright, let's head back up. It's a little bit hairy getting back up right here because you can see there's some pretty high rocks. But there's a method to the madness on getting back up. So instead of trying to do that high step, if you come over here, you can step up easier. And you kind of just walk out along this rock and then you can step over easier. So it's actually not hard to get up and down off of there. Just takes a couple of coordinated steps and just careful step. We'll go down to the lower part of the falls. This is what I was talking about with the wooden steps. They are in good shape, fortunately. Ooh, they changed this. They put a new step here. Yeah. I think this stone slab is new. So get you guys a different look at the falls now. Out here. Whole different viewpoint. I was just up there. I like this part here, and you can see right here where it's perfectly round, you can see where the rocks ground it down. And here's where the new channel's coming down through. I'll stop and take a couple pictures, I'll be right back. Back up we go. Hi. Hi. So there we are, we're back up here now. You definitely gain and lose elevation quick around here because of this being in the glens still. You gain and lose quite a bit of elevation. So I was down below the waterfall. This waterfall is 35 feet tall, and I'm probably 5 feet above it. So I probably just gained about 40 or 50 feet in a very short amount of time. I got another 20 to go. So you gain, 60, 70 feet in under a tenth of a mile right here. A lot of it is in these steps. That one moved. Ooh, that one does too. I'm gonna stop and get a drink of water real quick, and then we'll go across the street. Alright, drink break complete. Move on. Ooh, no cars coming. Sweet. Half the time I have to stand there and wait for 2 or 3 minutes until cars stop coming. Usually don't get to just go. No, here come. Oh no, that's not a car. That's the waterfall. Yeah, so here's a little. This is actually the Kitchen Creek. This is actually the creek. So there's 2 creeks that meet up. Well, let me just walk up to this signboard, because this signboard actually shows the trail system. Because this is the this is actually part of the actual falls trail system for all the waterfalls here at Ricketts Glen. So let me just quick come up here. All right. So obviously we're down here. That little blue dot that's down here at the bottom, that's that waterfall. That's Adams Falls. But the trail system starts down here, works its way up where the waters meet is. And along the way there's also a couple waterfalls too. So waters meet. You have 3 more right here. And then you go up. This side is the Ganoga Glen, this side is the Lee Glen. Ganoga is the Ganoga Glen, that's where the big waterfalls are. At least the biggest one in the park is actually Ganoga Falls, which I think is the 2nd or 3rd one on this side. It's actually close to the top. Before I started doing vlogs, I actually did where's the trail? We started here, and then we came down this one, and then down this falls trail system, and then back up this one, and then across the Highland Trail, and then back up. That is not for the faint of heart either, by the way. So it does color code everything. Down here is green, which, look, it goes green, red, and black. So green is easiest, red is more difficult, black is most difficult. So up to waters meet, you're already in the black, and then all of that is basically black from there. I guess we'll head over here to this one. So this bridge goes across the creek, and then over on that side is where I can get a close-up of the top portion of the top falls. We also have this little guy up here too. I can't tell if that's just logs across or what. I've never been able to figure that out. But I think that's what it is. I think it's just logs. Let's go check this out now. So if you keep going that way, that actually goes over to the 118 parking lot. There's actually two parking lots here. There's this, there's the one I parked at, which is over there, and then you have the 118 parking lot, which is over here. If you want to see both parts of the falls, you have to cross 118 either way. So I actually prefer this one because this one is easy to miss and a lot of people don't park there. As you saw when I got out, well, when I pulled in, there was only one car there. And when I just was over there to get a drink out of my car real quick, there's only one car there still. I did have a group of people come down while I was down at the waterfall. So they must be over parked at the 118 parking lot, because that's the one that I believe GPS takes you to. I don't think the GPS takes you to that lot. Let's just quick show you this over here. Got this little mini one right here. Over there's the big one. You can see a little bit of mist coming up. I'm going to stop and get a couple long exposures of this, and I'll be right back. Alright, now to the main attraction on this side. I just got to move this branch first. Me and branches don't get along. Just like for Kurt and me a little bit. Rocks don't get along with him. Denise's roots, which is a good thing she's not here walking right now, because it'd be a problem. Because as you can see, it's nothing but roots right here. And that's how you have to climb down. But if you step carefully, it's actually not bad. Then you just have to cross this creek right here, which again isn't hard. We're almost there. I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me, if at all, because this waterfall has a lot of power behind it. So I apologize if you can no longer hear me, or if it's getting harder to hear me. Amazing. By the way, it's really hot and it's like 85 degrees today again. This cold air coming off this waterfall feels amazing. Switch over to iPhone real quick and I'm going to take a couple pictures. Sorry if I'm yelling. I can't really tell if I'm able to even be heard or not, because I don't know how loud this waterfall is with the microphone. Alright, That's that waterfall. Oh, it must be the tallest one to cross this bridge in the last few minutes. Just got hit by a spider web. All right. There's two younger people that just went over there at that waterfall. I hope they're careful. So if you're not careful, you're going down. When you go down, it's not going to be pretty. That's a 40-foot drop over there. Wow. That never happens. How'd I get that lucky? That's twice in a row. What is that? I don't know if I ever saw that box there before. Alright. To the car and to the next spot. Alright, we have made it to the next stop. This is Dry Run Falls, and it looks like it's kind of flowing half decent, but not, you know, it's not raging, but it looks like it's flowing pretty good. It's actually right over there. It's probably hard to see right now, considering I'm right next to my car. But this is almost like a roadside waterfall. It's actually very, very, very close to the road. This is the road right here. This is Dry Run Road, which is not paved, which is why my entire car is now covered in dust. Let's go check this one out. And it's flowing a little bit better than normal. This should make for some good pictures because of its... This part right in here, it's usually not flowing quite as good. It's usually actually dry right there. So I'm looking forward to some of these pictures. I used to come in here and it's, you know, just a small portion that's flowing. Not what I'm seeing right now. That'll be good. Have a little bit better flow with some pictures. Oh yeah, it's definitely flowing better. Good. Good, 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 good. Just got to get down here a little bit more yet. Then I'll have a pretty good angle. This is one of the decent angles here. There's a way to get down there. I've never tried it, and I especially won't try it right now because, like I said, I am by myself, so I am not even going to try and play that game. Maybe someday I'll try it when I'm with Kurt or something like that, but by myself, that's out of the question. It's actually down there pretty good. It's a good 20 feet or more, because I want to say this waterfall is like 27 feet, I think is the height of this one. So it's not a huge waterfall, but it's not small either. Alright, I'm going to snap a couple pictures. Well, probably more than a couple. I'm going to snap some pictures and I will be back. Okay, we're back at it. Let's go over this way. It's a little bit further of a shot, but it's a good one. Just got to remember how to navigate these routes. Denise, this is a bad spot for you. So this is another good one. Good angle. It's a little bit further away. I was just right next to this tree right here. Alright, snap a couple more pictures, and then I'm going to go up to the top of the waterfall and show you a bird's eye view looking down. Be right back. Alright, let's head up to the top. So where we're going is right here. There's actually a little stone platform up there that you can get to pretty easily. Let's go check it out. These bugs suck. I don't have any bug spray with me. Probably should start carrying some in the car now that it's warmer weather. As of today, it was 85. Up here, obviously, it's not 85, but it's a different look. I'm going to stop and get a couple pictures of this part right here, because that looks really cool. I'll be right back. Oh, I messed up a little bit. I started walking and then remembered, oh wait, I don't have the GoPro in my hand. So you missed a small portion of that walking out here. But right there's where we're headed. Almost there. Like I said, this is just to go to the top of the waterfall. Let's see. Let's actually go over this way. That's cool. You see water, water, and then nothing. And the boop. As you can see, we're literally at the top. It's beautiful up here. This is the little creek that feeds it. Like a couple little cascades back here too. I'm gonna take a couple more pictures because it's kind of hard to see, but this tree right here, there's little like little mini streams coming down right there. I want to see if I can get some of them. I'll be back and I'm gonna actually walk up the creek a little bit because up there is another smaller waterfall. Alright, back up off the rocks. We're going to head up this way a little bit now. This way up through here is beautiful too. You can definitely tell a lot of people come back this part too. I don't think it's as much though as the main fall though. But it's a well-defined trail. It's like a little pool here. Let's keep moving along. Okay. I just thought this was kind of cool. There's this same rock I'm standing on is down there in the water, and the water's flowing over it, and the water's only maybe, you know, just a few inches deep right there as it goes along these rocks. There's the other little waterfall. Go get some pictures of that. And then we'll go to High Knob. So, I think, yeah, I've done these two waterfalls plus World's End on a vlog before. And I've done High Knob too. So these are not new to the channel. It's just, I'm pretty sure this is a different season that I'm visiting it. Right here is about as far as I'm going to get because there's a giant tree that's fallen right here. I'll be back after I get some pictures. Alright. Back to the car we go. Got this taken care of. Now we're off to High Knob. I'm looking forward to. Now if the sun's come back out again. So what's cool with High Knob is on a clear day, I think it's 45 miles you can see. I think. We'll check out the map as long as it's not overly crowded. Not map. There's a board there that I'll show you guys, providing, you know, there's not a crowd. If there's a crowd, I will try to be respectful and not film, but so if there's no filming, you know it's busy. There will, of course, be pictures regardless, though. Ooh. See if I can't get a couple shots with the sun hitting the waterfall. There's a car here. I wonder where that person is. Hopefully they're all right. I don't see anybody in it. I mean, there are multiple trails around here, so hopefully they're just on a trail. There's one. You can kind of see the sign. It's down here on the right side of the road. There's a trail that goes up there into the woods. Kurt and I took that, but that trail is it's steep. And then there's right up the road here, across the bridge, there's another waterfall there too. Not waterfall, trail. So, hopefully the person's on one of those. All right, High Knob Overlook. This is actually, this and Dry Run Falls, both are actually not part of World's End State Park. I forgot to mention that earlier. They are actually part of Loyalsock State Forest. But I will be going into the state park then. There's actually a waterfall I want to show you guys like usual, and I'm also going to check out the Canyon Vista. I don't have enough time for the rock garden because I got to get up at 6:30 tomorrow morning, and I got a long day. But otherwise, hope you guys are enjoying this. I know it's not new to the channel, but I still want to do it anyhow because I was up this way. I was helping my mom out, and this is not far from her house at all, so figured why not? Might as well. Plus, you guys get more stuff to see. So, with that being said, here's High Knob Overlook. There's a little town down there. It's called Hillsgrove. State Route 87 actually runs down in that area. Where I just was is actually back there. There's actually a valley in there that you can see. That's actually where Dry Run Falls actually is. It eventually goes out and on to 87. And then you can get down. That's actually the way Kurt comes when he comes up here. Because 87 runs right into Montoursville then. So for the sign that I was talking about. So top part says, so far so good. You're looking at nearly 80% of oil stock state forests. That's roughly 90,000 acres of beautiful woodlands belonging to the citizens of Pennsylvania. Is it a clear day? The furthest ridge you see is Narrow Mountain. It is about 20 miles away, and over this rugged terrain, it could take you several days to hike there. This vista overlooks 3 counties, Sullivan, Eastern Lycoming, and Bradford. At 2,047 feet, it's not the highest point in Pennsylvania, but it's one of the most spectacular views. Is it a fall day? From early to mid-October, the millions of trees and many different species offer the most splendid display of autumn colors you might ever see, which this is actually very pretty in the fall. I might go in and I might grab a couple fall pictures since we're talking about this and it's on the sign, and show you guys a couple pictures of those. As at the end of the day, awe-inspiring sunsets are common here. Time your travels so you can witness unbelievable skies that turn from purple to blazing orange. In winter, you'll be amazed at the unbroken blanket of white from this point, except one problem with that. So this is paved all the way here, but there's no winter maintenance. So it's kind of a travel at your own risk type of deal to get here in the winter time. I've never been to this vista in the winter, but I have been to World's End in the snow. That is dangerous and treacherous, to say the very least. What's cool, and I'm noticing, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, I hope it is, but you can actually see rays coming down all over the place. I think I'm going to try and capture that with my phone. I'll be right back. Alright, so that's High Knob. Now we're going to go back down. We'll lose a little bit of elevation. The elevation of the waterfall is like 1,400, so we'll lose about 600 feet of elevation from here down to the waterfall that I'm going to. Yes, the third one. We're going to see, well, actually technically 4, because you have the upper falls for Adams and lower, and then Dry Run, and then the other one is Mineral Spring. The cool part with Mineral Spring is that is actually one that I actually named myself, and got it put on Google Maps. I'm actually the author of that one, so that's actually pretty cool. So next will be the waterfall I got to name. We will see you guys on the road and then there. But first, back to the car we go. So before I get moving, I just want to show you guys. So this is actually how I have the GoPro set up for here inside the car. So what I actually did is, this is actually a bike mount, and then I have it to a quick release to the GoPro. I do have the door off because while I'm driving it does get pretty warm. So I do have that, but it works pretty good. So this is coming up to, this is World's End Road. There you can see they have the wildfire danger is moderate today. This is World's End Road. We just came off of High Knob. So to go to the next part, we come right down here. To Schienerberg Road. And then we go back through. See, because there you got Loyalsock Canyon Vista. This is Schienerberg Road, and this is another one. No winter maintenance, travel at your own risk. Switch to gravel mode quick. Okay, off we go. This I just want to quick go over. Mineral Spring Road is actually the one that you need to keep going on, because like I said, Mineral Spring Falls is where I'm headed. Back the other way, Schienerberg Road, and Schienerberg Road also goes that way, but it does not go to the Canyon Vista. So I just wanted to point that out because it's an easy one to mess up and not go on the right road. Alright, so yeah, I don't have sunglasses on anymore. It's actually, the sun is over behind a mountain now at this point. The sun's not going down, it's only 7 o'clock. So the sun's not going to set for another hour, but we are down like in a big valley. So it's not that the sun's going down, it's more that we're just shrouded by the sun via a mountain. Because we're actually, right now, let's see, what's the elevation at? We're at 1564 right now, so we're about 500 feet lower than up at High Knob. High Knob was at 2047, so we're almost 500 feet lower than where we just were. With that being said, the waterfall is back here on the left. Kind of conflicted whether I want to go down there. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a lot of bugs. So I don't know if I want to deal with the bugs for very long. So I might go down there, I may not. I know I have done that on the vlog before. Well, a vlog. And I've also done going back to the waterfall. I did actually switch over to the hikers because the trail back to the waterfall can be a little bit dicey at times. And my car is really, really dusty. Alright, let's head back. Let's just make sure the door's locked. Alright. So far for everything, I have not had to use my hikers. I just put them on now. And this is literally the only thing that I'm going to be using them for today. You know, for how much rain we got, there's hardly any water in this creek. I'm kind of disappointed a little bit to not see it flowing more. This other side is where I was considering going, but I don't think I am because the bugs are really bad. But there's a trail that goes down there and it kind of meanders a little bit down through. There's actually an area down here where the water actually meets with another creek that's coming from over this way down through, and it's going to meet up with this one that's coming down this way. So let's go check it out. I'm kind of disappointed. So this waterfall did not have a name until 2021. This is actually unnamed. In 2021, I actually gave it the name Mineral Spring Falls because the name of this is actually Mineral Spring Run. So I know it's kind of generic, but it kind of makes sense because that's the kind of the standard with naming waterfalls, is just to name them after the body of water that they're on. So if you actually go onto Google Maps and look, this does now show on Google Maps. It's right off Mineral Spring Road, but it is kind of hard to spot from the road if you're driving fast or not paying attention. You'll drive right past this like it's nothing. Which I think is partially why for the longest time they just didn't name it, because it just wasn't popular. But I thought it was deserving of a name, so I gave it a name. By the way, there's a little bit of climbing involved with getting over to this waterfall. It's probably not really noticeable, but you come back this tiny little trail, and then you have to climb up these rocks, and then you climb down this side, and oh, there's a big tree down that wasn't there before. I'm gonna have to see where that tree came from. Okay, so I'm not gonna get as good of pictures here as what I normally do. Oh. That's good. I'm glad that whole rock moves. So let's not step on that for too long. So this area down in here, right in here, is actually the whole reason that I put the hikers on, is because a lot of times it's nothing but mud. And it's very soupy through here. With hikers on, it doesn't matter. Yeah, see? There's actually running water right here. Right here. Oh, it looks like it's going into the ground now. Wow, that's a big tree that came down. Oh, I see where... Okay, I'll show you. Kurt, we need the saw. Oh, that's a big tree too. So I broke off from up there. Alright. Let's see if I can get close enough to get a couple good pictures at least. I'm gonna climb in between all the branches. Oh, you can still get up on top of the rock. I'll be fine. There we go. But yeah, this big boy was not here the last time I was here. As you can see up there on the hill is where it snapped off and came down. Alright, I'm going to take some pictures. I will be right back. Alright. Time to head back. Time is just flying by. It's 10 after 7. The rate I'm going, I'm not going to get home until almost 9 o'clock. Which is a problem because I got to get up at 6:30 like I said earlier. There's about 4.5 billion gnats currently flying around. Oh, that rock moved again. I forgot about that rock. Slowly work our way down. All right. Yeah, so this is how narrow this trail is. And of course, you know, you got 15-foot drop right here too, naturally. All right, to Canyon Vista we go. That is the last stop for the day. Just wanted to quick show this again. So right here is a fork in the road. Left goes down to the state park, right goes up to the Canyon Vista. I wonder if that's open down there. Half the time it is, half the time it's not. Up we go. I don't know if the main camera that points straight ahead got that or not, but I am pretty sure a turkey just ran across the street. Somewhere up in there. That was actually pretty entertaining. I'm pretty sure that was a wild turkey. Have to play back the footage when I get home and see if see if it was noticeable. Is there any water coming off this rock over here? No. That sucks. So over here there's a big flat rock, and if the water table's high, you actually get quite a bit of water running off of it, where that and it looks very, very cool. Alright, so it looks like I was wrong. I am no longer shrouded from the sun by the mountains. Now that we're up in elevation a little bit, the sun is over there, and it's pretty bright yet, so I had to put the sunglasses back on. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, because, like I said, it's only 20 after 7, and I want to say sunset tonight's like 8:02 or something like that, so... Canyon Vista. Now this is like the 3rd or 4th spot I've been at, and I have been by myself every time. So what we got to do is go down those steps, and down there's where the vista is. Stop that GoPro. Alright, let's hop to it. Yeah, so like I said, we're at the Canyon Vista. Elevation, it says 1750, which, let's see, what does the watch say? $17.45. Close enough. They might have rounded it up to 1750. I don't know. I really don't care. It's close enough. For anybody that's wondering, this vista is actually handicapped accessible. There is actually a paved path that goes and kind of weaves around a little bit to get you down close. So for those of you that watch the channel that might have somebody that's elderly in a wheelchair or somebody with limited mobility, there is an option there. Here it actually is. There is an option to see it, which is really cool. I'm actually very glad and kind of proud of the state park system that they put this in. So it starts up at the parking lot, which there is handicapped accessible spots right there. It loops down and around, and then it comes right to here. There's actually a little stop point there. There's a step down. That's right, I forgot they put a new bench in. Wow, that sun's really bright. I'm glad I put my sunglasses on. Whew, that sun's really bright. GoPro probably has no problem with it though, because of I was actually reading when I was gonna do Letchworth. I was looking into getting solar filters for this, but action cameras don't need solar filters, so that was kind of neat to find out. So yeah, but anyways, so this is Canyon Vista. So you can see you got the vista here. This is actually part of the Endless Mountains. It's a little mountain chain here in, I guess this would be classified as Northeast PA. Because it does go, we're in Sullivan County right now, and it goes into Luzerne and I believe Wyoming County as well. So I guess it'd be classified as Northeast PA. I'll have to look that up to see what it actually classifies it as. But that's what I would say is NEPA, as it's commonly called. There's a fly on my leg that's about to die. I'll be right back. Oh, look at that. The sun just went behind a cloud. Perfect. I'm going to quick stop this again and take some pictures, and I'll be back. Alright. Got some pictures now. Man, there's a lot of bugs. This is bad. Anyways, I got some good pictures. And, oh, the sun's still behind a cloud too. That's good. Guess it is going to be time to head home. That way I can eat, get a shower, get ready for tomorrow. Sun's coming back out. Definitely glad. Put the sunglasses back on. As it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter now. Alright, so I might as well do it here. Thanks for tuning in. There's still going to be some driving home, of course. And then after that will be the photo montage like usual. Thanks for watching. Greatly appreciated. For those of you that are loyal to the channel, even more appreciated. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you are. I do monitor that, and about 80% of the people that watch my vlogs and videos are not subscribed. So let's get that number down a little bit. Let's get it down, you know, below 50 would be good. Because right now, like I said, it's between 80 and 90. So if we could do that, that'd be greatly appreciated. I did actually recently hit 100 subscribers on this channel, so that's cool. Whoever my 100th subscriber was, thank you very much. I actually do not know who it is. It does not tell me all of my subscribers. It gives me a list, but it does not tell me my most recent one. So, whoever you are, thank you. You are what makes the channel grow, and you are what makes me want to keep doing this. Who am I kidding? I do it anyhow. This is my life and my passion, so I would do it whether I had 1 subscriber or 1 million. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. after it being 85 degrees today, you can hear a lot of peepers, by the way. It is already down to 64 degrees. So it has dropped 21 degrees in the last hour. Because when I was coming back, when I was up at High Knob, it was still in the 70s. And as I was driving from High Knob over to here, it was down to 69, and now it's down to 64. So it is dropping like a rock out here. you.